Have you ever wondered how it survived? When meteors fell, the sun went dark, and the great dinosaurs went extinct. It was there, watching the chaos from beneath the water. The crocodile is not merely an animal that survived extinction. It is extinction itself given physical form. A creature that defeated time, untouched by the courage of millions of years to alter its features. Within the belly of this beast lies a strange secret. It does not carry flesh alone. It carries the earth itself. The crocodile swallows solid stones known as gastroliths. They are not for nourishment, but deliberate weights, natural anchors that allow it to sink with perfect balance into the depths of the river. It bears the weight of mountains to conquer the riverbed. Have you heard of its tears? They are not remorse and they are not sorrow. The crocodile sheds tears as it devours its prey, like a cold funereal ritual. They are merely a biological response to air forced through its nasal cavities. Yet to us, it appears as though the beast is weeping for a soul it has just torn away. They are the most deceptive and the most terrifying tears in the history of nature. There is a secret these kings hide within their cells. Scientists say that crocodiles do not die from old age as we do. They do not grow old. They grow stronger and larger with the passing decades. Given enough food and safety, they could live forever. Death does not come to them from within, but from an external enemy or merciless hunger. They are, quite literally, creatures that exist beyond the law of age. If you ever walk beside a dark river and see two golden stars glowing above the mud, run. Crocodile eyes contain crystalline mirrors known as the tapetum lucidum. They do not merely see in the dark. They absorb the faintest trace of light and reflect it back like burning embers. At night, the river is not dark to them. The entire river becomes a stage for the hunt. Look at him, floating like a lifeless tree trunk. No movement, no sound, not a single bubble gives him away. Patience is his greatest weapon. The forest around him teems with life, and the prey approaches to quench its thirst, unaware that death lies just inches below the deceptive surface. The forest is silent, the river still, and the crocodile waits. And suddenly, silence explodes. In a split second, the stone-like statue transforms into a whirlwind of muscles and teeth. With bone-crushing force, it clamps its jaws like an inescapable trap. No time to flee, no room to maneuver. This is the death roll, the final dance with which the river's master ends the stories of those who dared to come close. this isolated sandy bank, and despite the merciless conditions of nature, this massive female transforms into a living shield. Look at her, lying beside her nest covered with soil and vegetation like an eternal guardian. Beneath this small mound rest the hopes of the next generation in eggs, waiting for warmth and time. She does not eat, does not leave, does not close her eyes. Every movement on the horizon, every rustle of grass is a potential threat to her small kingdom. Here, the predatory beast disappears, and the highest meaning of instinct is revealed, waiting for the first cry that will break the silence of the river. But behind these terrifying fangs lies unbelievable tenderness. Those jaws that crushed the strongest bones moments ago now become the safest place on earth. The beast becomes a mother, carrying her fragile young between her teeth with indescribable care, guiding them into the beginning of their journey in a merciless world. Here, strength meets compassion in one of nature's strangest contradictions.
Beneath this armored skin lies an astonishing network of senses. The crocodile does not rely on sight alone. Every point on its jaws is a living radar, sensing the pulse of the river. A distant fin kick or the trembling of a desperate deer on the bank. All of it is transformed into a precise map in its dark mind. It does not chase its prey. It simply sets its timing with perfect precision. In the depths of the forest, where light fades and mist spreads, dwells a lord who does not acknowledge time. He's not just an animal, but a living witness to eras when giants went extinct, yet he remains steadfast, unchanged. You see his golden eyes, which have never closed for 200 million years, watching the world like a statue of stone, yet a statue that breathes.
As the light withdraws from the river and stillness returns to its banks, the king slips once more beneath the dark surface. The crocodile was never simply a beast that lives in the water. It is a message from an ancient world, reminding us that survival does not always belong to the strongest, but to those who have mastered the art of waiting. We are the passers-by, and he remains fixed in his place, guarding the forest's secrets with an eye that never sleeps and an unyielding hide. Our journey ends today, but nature's tales never do. Thank you for joining us on ZooVibe, where we unveil the kings of the wild. See you on the next adventure. May your hours be pleasant.